Happy New Year and welcome to the 10 Acre Woods. My name's Mark, my wife Tara, and we are just heading out to the barn to check on two goats that came in yesterday. I had mentioned this about 2 months ago actually, about a couple goats coming in. So they finally did come in yesterday. So they were in an outside pen. So it was a shelter, I guess, unheated. And there were some concerns, so they brought them over to us. We put them inside our barn. So we'll head in and check on them and see how they're doing. It's nice and quiet in here. Oh, except for Fernando. All right, so here are the goats.
Nice.
And one of them has some concerns. So she can stand, but she's stiff.
Well, they came in here because they were falling. She was falling out in the snow. And so you can't, it's too cold, minus 30, right? So I think, and the owners, this is they've been to the vet, they've tried everything, they wanted a warm place for her to be to see if that made a difference. With the myotonic, there's Spastic Paresis. What happens is because the muscles back here always tighten and that's how they fall over and faint, they can become stiff and it actually shrinks the muscles, tightens the muscles so that they actually teeter on the front end. And this is just this is day 2, so this is just my research. But what happens is, you see, there's not much weight on these back legs. So the muscles are all tightening to the core here. And this is where her weight is. Hi, sweetie. This one's just come because they're buddies. Okay? So, I don't know. We're going to give them an assessment because at this point, if she can't get around and she can't move, then it'll either be a suggestion on, that word hurts, but
It's a quality of life.
Quality of life. Okay?
Yeah.
She's also blind.
And she's also only about 1.5 years, correct?
Yeah, 1.5 years old.
Yeah.
Okay?
So we're going to keep an eye on her. There are cameras in this pen, which will help us keep an eye on her and see how she's doing. But she was...
she's eating, she's drinking, she's peeing, she's... one of the big... she is blind though, she's looking, she's smelling. Hey? Hi. Yeah. Hey.
Well, and she was found wandering outside of their shelter, so out in the snow.
She was found knocked over.
Out in minus 30, and then basically couldn't get up and get back in.
Yeah.
So it was, bring them over here and get her inside. Hi. Hi. How are you?
Her name is Tipsy.
Tipsy is that?
Yes, that's her name. And I'm sorry, I can't remember your name, sweetheart.
You're not the focus, hey?
Sorry.
But you're cute.
Hey.
Yes. Yes.
So I might, she's lying down now. I may lie her in the corner. See if, because I know you want to lie down, right? They just don't bend.
Yeah. Yeah, the cold weather just isn't ideal in some situations, is it?
Hey.
Well,
I'll let her.
Yeah, she'll lie down on her own, likely.
Lie that way.
Yeah.
But she's eating. She gets up. She eats.
Yeah, everything else is working normally.
See how she's teetering? So the muscles are pulling here. And if you actually watch some videos, they run around with their back legs actually right off the ground. Hey?
Yeah, hi.
Oh, good. I wanted to see.
Well, we'll keep an eye on her and give feedback and see how she does.
Hi. I wanted a good focus of her eyes because one other thing that's common with them too is eye lesions. Hi. Hi.
Hey, Scooby. Hi, Scooby. What are you doing, buddy? So it is, it's warmer in here. We've got the two goats and then the birds. And you can see here it is 2 degrees. 2 degrees Celsius, so just above freezing inside. We're outside. Well, lots of ice buildup here. Hey kids, Turbo. Hi, bud. So out here, of course, in their shelter, it is, well, what are we at? It was minus 28, it was minus 33 last night. But they're nice and comfortable. Hi, Tinker. Hi. So they don't usually go outside too much. There are some tracks where they will wander out for a little bit. But as you can see, they're not going too far. Other than one, somebody went out for a little walk. Not far, just kind of went over there and then looks like came back. What do you think, Blackie?
No, it's
You're the one that sometimes comes out.
It's too cold out there.
Yeah. So we've put this poly up on the outside. We first started by having wood on here, but we found it was actually colder when it was a nice day. It was colder inside the shelter than it was outside because of the sun. So for the last couple of years now, we've been putting this poly up, which has made a huge difference.
Hey, Turbo.
Bringing in some natural light and a little bit of warmth that comes along with it. So yeah, it is cold, but they're off of the snow and they've got their water. So these these little spring waterers from Gallagher have been doing really good. So there's a heater inside there, and even down to, into the minus 30 Celsius. We're not getting any freezing on here, which is great. And we're not heating a large amount of water.
And look, Sheldon's
Hi,
outside.
JJ.
Hey. Hi.
Hi, Willow.
They're getting big, eh?
Yeah, they are. You're not little lammies anymore, are you? Hi. They're always jumping up, wanting to see what's going on.
How are you? Hi. Hi, Onyx. I see you down there. Hi.
What do you think?
Onyx is, they've passed Onyx in size.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. We're not quite sure what breed these ones are.
Hi.
So we'll have to,
baby doll.
well, we're thinking baby doll,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It's, it could be a baby doll cross.
Hi. Hey, Onyx.
But they are very, very cute.
Onyx, you're awfully frosty.
Yeah. So the other water container, or the other
And
water side, is right there.
This is actually Sheldon's first year outside, just in the winter.
Yeah, because we've kept the little ones inside during the winter months. So, and Sheldon doesn't seem to be having too much of an issue. It's a smaller space, and they seem to all be getting along.
Yeah.
Sometimes Sheldon will
Yeah, but they're quicker than
show
Sheldon. So.
a little bit of dominance, but yeah, they jump out of the way pretty quick.
Willow.
So we just finished feeding them. You can see they're eating their hay. Everybody's in here. And of course the pigs are over in their pig pen.
Yeah, I was going to throw some hay on top of them.
Along with Blackie. Hi, Blackie. She usually goes in to go sleep with the pigs. They've got their nest. Yeah. Oh, some more hay. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Sorry, Piper.
God. No,
Petey's like, I'm in
Petey's
this.
fine. He's like, yeah, no, bring it on. And now, of course, the other animals are going to go in and fresh hay.
Sorry, Piper.
Petunia, look at how fluffy she is.
I know. Hi, Holly.
Actually, they're all pretty fluffy. Hey, what are you doing, Holly? Hi, what are you doing? Yes, spring is only 2.5 months away. So now's the time of year where, New Year's is here, Christmas, the holiday season is pretty much done for most of us.
Big.
And it's time to bring on the spring, bring on the warmer weather.
Yep.
So, as you saw from the beginning of the video, we have stocked up the hay in this area here. And this is the hay that goes into those animals. And we've got to, it was cold yesterday. So we decided we would wait and do the other for the horses today. And then we would put the snowblower attachment back on.
Oh, my water is working fantastic here.
This one, this contraption.
Yes.
Well, we put some heat trace on this line. This was, the gasket was shot on that, so I replaced that. And Tara's got her little short hose here. She just puts it in her pail and turns it on. So we've got heat trace running through that just so it doesn't freeze up. And then we've got another little spring over here that has been doing great. So in previous years, we've put a big heater into a large tub. And of course, we're heating that huge mass. We're using a lot of electricity. So this, we're filling up once a day in here. And these are automated, so we will look at automating them come this summer. But it was just too late in the season to start digging and pouring concrete and running conduit. So we figured we would try this method and see how it worked. Billy, what are you doing? You bothering Daisy again? Oh, Billy.
I could just hear somebody's gonna go, why don't you take Billy out of there? Leave Daisy alone. Well, you see, Daisy needs exercise.
Yes, exactly.
So the reason we don't take Billy out of there or separate them is because Billy makes Daisy exercise.
Yeah, he keeps her on her toes.
Which is what she needs. So.
Where is Carl? So the other hay is going to be in here. So we're going to fill this up a little bit later on today. Get this all filled up. This is where we do the hoof trimming. When the farrier is due, we bring in the said horse for hoof trimming into this area here. Just get off the snow. There's Carl. Hi, buddy. You're inside. It's nice and sunny out. So everybody's doing good up here. It was the other day, I saw it was Meadow and Levi running around, and the dogs in the house start barking. And yet again, I went and I grabbed my camera, and I didn't really get much. I just got a little running along the. There was a snowmobile that came by and kind of startled them, I think, and they ran back together. But I'm still on the lookout for that footage of them playing. All right, time to go inside because it's us humans are getting cold. We don't have all that fur. See you later, guys. So now that we're back inside and warmed up, we are working on things we've been working on since, over the holidays. And Tara has been sewing up a storm here.
Right.
So she's been making memory bears, and she is on to her next 3. So these 3 are from a jacket from a grandmother. And
actually, it's one of a family. My best friend's mom's jacket, and these are for the 3 girls. And yeah, so this is a sheep wool. Wait, let me just show you they look like little koala bears.
And that'll go on like that. And
They
that'll
look
be
so
the
cute.
teddy bear. And then there's some embroidery. So there was some embroidery.
Yeah, that's Mary Margaret Cron. Wait, yeah, Mary Margaret Cron. Or Margaret Mary. Wait, yeah, something like that. It's Mrs. Weeb to me.
And then on the back, she's got, she put our little 10 Acre Woods little logo.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that
there.
on all the teddy bears now.
Yeah. So she's got the 3, and then she has enough material to make.
I actually had enough to make 5 out of that one jacket.
Well, you've got 3. You got enough to make 1 more of those, and then 1 more of the lazy. What do you call that one?
No, yeah, well, I'm doing,
This one up here, right?
yeah, it's slightly different. I want to try all the variety of teddy bears. So this one's actually called Fletcher, and then another Hanny. So we'll show you them when they're together.
Yeah,
this
when
one
they're
has
all
the
done.
movable joints and it stands up. It's not opposable like lying down one, but it is quite large like that one too. So and then another Hanny the sheep.
Yeah, so she's been making them, but she hasn't been making any for display here. So,
Right, I keep giving them all away. Yeah. I gotta do the eyeballs on this one. This is a mink one.
yeah,
Right.
nice and fluffy.
I know. Yeah.
So that's what Tara's been doing. She's been watching TV and sewing,
Yep.
doing her thing. And speaking of the TV, when was that? That was last Wednesday. We got up and turned the TV on, but it didn't come on. And so I guess the best time for a TV to fail is over Boxing Week.
Right.
So what I've done is something I've done in the past. I went through and was troubleshooting the old TV. It's a 50-inch Sony. And I couldn't get it to work. Replacement parts are going to be way too expensive. I think they wanted like $800. The new TV was $800, so I just went with that. So what I've done on here is I've stripped this all out, and I'm going to make a I don't know what you call it. I guess a faux skylight. So I stripped all the electronics on here, with the exception of the power board. I'm still trying to figure out if I can use the LEDs in here. So the way a TV works is there's LEDs that run around the outside for edge lit. And if this is an edge lit, I'm not even positive. I'm pretty sure it is an edge lit display. Sometimes the voltage on those LEDs are really weird, like 70, 80 volts, some crazy number. So I do have some LEDs. I don't know if I have enough, but if these ones don't work, what I'll do is I'll strip it all out and I'll run LEDs around the entire outside. Now what I've done is I've taken the LCD display out, and you can see here this is a diffuser panel. So this will light up with just a bright white light. It looks very similar to a skylight. So I'm playing around with that, and I have been playing around with stuff like that. I did do one a while back. It's actually over top of my computer desk in my office, and that was done off of a display that just didn't work anymore for whatever reason. So I stripped it down and did a trial run on that, and it works pretty good. So another project I've been working on is Tara had picked up a nut feeder, a squirrel nut feeder. I don't even know, I guess that's a squirrel feeder, I guess you can call it, at discount at PV Mart. So what I did is I went and took all the dimensions of it, and it's something that can be easily replicated. And what we've done is Danny the squirrel, which we haven't seen since the colder weather. So outside here, if we zoom in, you can see on the deck there is the squirrel feeder. Now what I did with that is I took it down to our laser engraver, and I set up a neat little pattern because I wanted some kind of something cute on there. So welcome to the nut house. And then I've got a little squirrel icon or clip art there as well. So it's kind of cute. So I've got all the patterns now to that. It's fairly easy to make using a 1x6. It looks like it's all made out of 1x6s, and then just getting the right dimensions and the right hole sizes. So that's something that I will be working on probably when it warms up. Oh, Nix, did I catch you sleeping? So we've got 6 black cats. I didn't catch it. The other 2 were downstairs. Now, what had happened was our son was planning on going out of town, and due to COVID restrictions and all that stuff, they ended up not going. So we actually had 2 other black cats. They're black cats here. So that was our 6 plus 2 more, which have been here before. So we were sitting them. So we actually had 8 black cats. So that is it for this video. A little bit of what we've been doing over the holidays, and it's just cold outside, and there's you can only stay outside for so long till you start to freeze up. So that's why we only did half of the hay yesterday. I just went out and plugged in the tractor, and we're gonna get to the rest of the hay and then switch over the snowblower again for the next snow blowing increment. So anyway, I hope you all had a wonderful New Year's. I wish you, we wish you all the best in the upcoming. And if you're not subscribed to our channel, click on that subscribe button. We'd love to have you. And until next video, take care and have a wonderful 2022. Bye-bye.